This year it was the first time the hunters caught the.
There's a kind of control where nothing happens.
Space, the ice areas are reduced.
Imagine stepping outside and instantly feeling like the air itself is on fire. Welcome to Beyond Horizon Explorations. And today, we're talking about ice melting, but not just melting in the usual global warming sense. This is about how disappearing ice can shake the entire planet in ways you might not even think about. Seriously, some of these effects are shocking once you really imagine them. Arctic. So, let's start with the Arctic. You know, winters there hit around minus 30 degrees Celsius, and summers barely rise above zero in some places. But the ice is retreating faster than ever. Indigenous communities, hunters, fishers, people who've survived here for generations, they literally depend on the ice to live. Losing it isn't just a small inconvenience. It changes how they eat, travel, even how they plan their lives. Polar bears, seals, walruses, they're losing their homes fast. And humans? Well, the ice that used to keep temperatures somewhat stable isn't there anymore. So it's affecting global weather patterns. Crazy, right? Ships can now pass through waters that have been frozen for centuries, which sounds exciting, but it's catastrophic for the ecosystem. And the thing is, it's not just up there. When the Arctic warms, it changes wind patterns, ocean currents. Basically, the whole climate system reacts. So yes, ice melting in the Arctic is felt thousands of kilometers away. Antarctica. Moving to Antarctica, wow. Just imagine millions of cubic kilometers of ice, silent, frozen, ancient. And now, some of it is melting. Even small portions breaking off raise sea levels significantly. Cities like Venice, Amsterdam, parts of London, they could literally face floods like never before. Entire communities may have to move. Economies get affected, shipping routes disrupted, infrastructure under constant threat. And yet, most people just scroll past videos of ice breaking off. The scary thing? Scientists say that what happens in Antarctica today could rewrite maps tomorrow, and it's happening faster than expected. Greenland is another massive example, losing hundreds of billions of tons of ice every year, and that's not a number you can easily picture. Meltwater contributes directly to rising seas, and here's a part most people miss. When the ice disappears, the ocean absorbs more heat. The sun's energy that used to bounce off ice now goes straight into dark water. That makes the planet heat up faster, which melts more ice. It's like a runaway cycle of destruction. Coastal cities feel this first. Stronger storms, unusually high tides, unexpected floods. And it's not just hypothetical, it's already happening. Himalayas and Asian glaciers. Now let's talk Asia. The Himalayas, Karakoram, and even the Alps. Glaciers here are water lifelines. India, Pakistan, Nepal, China, millions of people depend on glacier-fed rivers for drinking water, irrigation, electricity. When glaciers retreat too quickly, rivers swell at first. Floods, homes and crops destroyed. Then, in the late summer, rivers shrink drastically. People have less water than they need. Farmers struggle, food prices spike, economies take hits. It's not just environmental, it's human survival, right there in your kitchen, school, and farms. Europe isn't safe either. Rising seas threaten cities like Venice and Rotterdam. Ice that used to reflect sunlight is gone. So summer heat waves get worse. Rivers flood more often. Weather becomes unpredictable. Governments build dikes, reinforce infrastructure, but still, the heat and floods disrupt daily life. Europe is learning the hard way that melting ice far away, in Greenland or Arctic, really matters to them too. North America feels the impact from Greenland and Arctic melt. East and West Coast cities face rising sea levels. Hurricanes and storms get stronger because the oceans are warmer. Crops get stressed, droughts hit harder. People build seawalls, relocate communities, monitor water levels constantly. Even the world's richest countries struggle when extreme nature events hit. And yes, insurance costs skyrocket. Food prices rise, everyday life gets affected. The smallest nations feel it most. Pacific Islands, Caribbean islands, a few centimeters of sea rise submerges homes, ruins fresh water, forces relocations. No walls or dams can fully protect them. Every ice sheet melting in Greenland or Antarctica contributes directly to their daily struggle. The irony? Places thousands of kilometers away cause life or death issues here. You really feel the reality when you think about daily life. People walking barefoot on scorching glacier meltwater, farmers timing their work with the river flow, kids adjusting school hours around floods, locals measuring every drop of water, and animals, penguins, polar bears, snow foxes, losing hunting grounds, shelter, literally fighting for survival. Ice isn't just frozen water, it's life support for humans and animals alike. So melting ice isn't just global warming. Sea levels rise, weather patterns shift, rivers flood then dry, storms grow stronger, ecosystems collapse. Methane from permafrost accelerates warming. Food security, water availability, energy, economy, all affected. And it's happening faster than most people realize. Humans try to adapt, building reservoirs, seawalls, relocation plans, but adaptation has limits. By 2100, some areas may become nearly uninhabitable if trends continue. Ice is the heartbeat of the planet. Losing it affects all of us, not just polar bears or distant communities. And then there's something people don't talk about enough. Cities, not tiny villages. Huge, crowded, modern cities. Think about places like New York, Mumbai, Jakarta, Shanghai. Millions of people living barely a few meters above sea level. Skyscrapers, highways, subways, not one giant wave, but small, constant flooding. Streets underwater during high tide. Salt water leaking into drinking supplies. Basements and subways filling up again and again. Insurance costs go crazy. Repairs never stop. Some neighborhoods just get abandoned because rebuilding isn't worth it anymore. It's weird to think that cities that took 100 years to build could slowly become unlivable, just because ice thousands of kilometers away decided to melt. Here's another part that sounds almost sci-fi, but it's very real. Under the Arctic ground, there's something called permafrost. Soil that's been frozen solid for thousands of years. But now, it's thawing. And when it melts, it releases methane and carbon dioxide that were trapped for centuries. These gases heat the planet even faster than normal CO2. So it's not just ice disappearing. It's like the Earth unlocking old, hidden fuel for warming. Scientists worry because this creates a loop. More heat to more melting, to more gas to even more heat. And once that cycle speeds up, it's incredibly hard to slow down. It's nature pressing the fast forward button. Most people think melting ice is just an environmental issue. But honestly, it hits your wallet too. Flooded ports delay shipping. Food prices rise because crops fail. Fisheries collapse when ocean temperatures change. Electricity demand spikes during heat waves. Governments spend billions on repairs instead of development. Suddenly, groceries cost more, electric bills go up, travel gets disrupted. Even if you live far from the coast or the poles, you still pay the price indirectly, because the global economy is connected. When ice melts in one corner of the world, the ripple travels everywhere. Next time you see melting glaciers or ice sheets in the news, don't scroll past. Think about your city, your water, your food. Ice melt touches everyone, from Arctic to Antarctica, Greenland to the Himalayas, Europe, North America, and small island nations. It's real, dangerous, and connected to our everyday lives.